So welcome everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be going over a couple of things from our 23-24 year, looking at some success, and then talking about a couple of exciting developments that we've either launched or we've got in the pipeline for you as well. So looking back, what have we done? Well, actually, we've launched quite a few new products this year. So in the journey to cloud, we've suddenly realized, okay, let's get ahead of the curve. And we've launched our intuitive for PaperCut Hive products, SafeQ Cloud, and we've also launched our intuitive connector as well. So it's an exciting time. I know a lot of your customers will be on that journey to cloud and will be there every step of the way with them. If you do have any current customers that are migrating from on-premise to cloud, come and speak to us and we'll be able to help you out as well. All the current licenses will be able to be transferred. So if you do have any customers which are migrating, just come and speak to us and we'll make that as seamless for you as possible and hopefully give you and your customer a great experience. Obviously, with the cloud products, we'll be able to give you a little bit more access to the dashboards as long as you get permissions from the customer, which will make digital transformation journeys real simple and real easy for you to then go and share that information back with the customer and hopefully unlock some more additional business for yourselves as well. Following on from that, we have also developed our latest and greatest, so our PaperCut MF and SafeQ on-premise dashboards have a new look and feel about them. So we've retained everything that was great about the dashboards, but we've just updated the UI and we've also give you a bit more usability on the dashboards as well. So when you are demoing to a customer, we do have some story lane demos, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes. These are available on our partner portal. So if you're not signed up, make sure you do, because there's a lot of exciting developments that we don't want you to miss out on. So when it comes to our print management, we've seen a lot of growth over the past couple of years. In 23, we had 9,439 devices connected. From October last year, we upped that number to 10,000, and we're excited to see where 2025 goes with that as well. So the great thing about our print management is there'll always be a staple and there'll always be the need for them customers of yours to have the visibility of that the dashboards give them and for you to work with them, like I say, to unlock your next steps with the customer and to make yourselves really sticky. Now, what does that look like when it comes to sector success? So obviously we do sell intuitive across the board. We do have a couple of sectors where we're really strong in, and that tends to be health and education. And if you look at the reasons why, a lot of the time it's giving visibility to our customers, and it's also giving them that time save as well. So if you look at health as an example, you're going to have staff which are kind of run to the bones. They don't always have the time to sit through hundreds of reports. They just want to know the answer to the questions, and they want that pretty simple and straight. And that's what the dashboards give them. It's answers to the who's my top offenders within print, how can I save money, what processes need automating. And it's that what processes want automating, which is going to be key for yourselves as providers of print. So through the dashboards, we're able to identify whether it be a keyword search on our intuitive DX system, or whether that just be looking at scanning data itself. We're able to give you the tools to be very successful with your partners and your customers. Now, one thing that we have noticed across the board is everyone wants to digitalize. So whether that be moving to the cloud or, as I say, streamlining processes. The other thing that everyone's agenda is sustainable business practices. So for our environmental dashboards, we're able to point out real simple, real easy, what the energy consumption is on the current devices, what your paper wastage is, and just how you can improve as a business. So these are the main areas. If it's in bold, like the reduced cost or modernized infrastructure, they're the ones that we believe the dashboards will help you and help your customers with. Obviously, as we grow on the dashboards, we'd look to actually rolling that out even further, but it's real simple to use. And even if you just use our story lane demos, which I'll showcase to you shortly, you'll be able to see just how we can achieve these three things. When it comes to where to focus, we tend to have a sweet spot, which is the 20 to 500 device mark. Obviously, we're more than happy to sell anything over 500 devices or under 20, but typically we find anything above 20, that's where the key information is. If you're 20 and below, yes, we can still sell to them, but you're not going to have as much opportunity to then sell additional lines of business, and there's not going to be as great or vast information for you that's available through the dashboards because they're just not printed as much. What we also have on the bottom of the screen is that 80% attach rate and 60% attach rate for print management new business. The 80% is actually a bit of a lie. If you keep up to date on Intuitive, you'll have seen we have actually brought on board a customer success manager. So since then, that attachment rate's actually improved. It's around 90%. And that's through the work our customer success lead Jake's done with our current customers, and just going back onto the dashboards, delivering some extra training with them, and just making sure they get the key bits of information from the dashboard that they want to see, along with working with our current partners as well. So if you've got any customers that are coming up for renewal that you think actually Jake would be great to go and speak to and do a bit of additional training with, just make sure you reach out to either the Selectec team or myself. I want to make sure that you and the customer feel very happy with the dashboards. When it comes to what's worked well in 2024, as I said, customer success has been a real great one for us. By introducing Jake to the customers, we've actually been able to establish that feedback loop, and you'll see a lot of the developments on the dashboard have come from that. Obviously, there is some case studies pending, which we're really excited about. We know the dashboards get used really well in a lot of sectors, but we've not had the information to back that up just yet. But that is pending, and we should get back to you in late 2024 with some exciting developments on that one. Obviously, trial conversions is a key one for us as well, where we've had customers that have come in and used the dashboards. They've absolutely loved it, and they've wanted to continue to do so. And it's real simple to see why. It's just that visibility on the current fleet, along with the data insight. What we're also able to do off the back of it, like I said before, is a keyword search. So we can search for an item like a form, and we can see exactly what the cost is to that organization, how many times it's been printed, and we can then suggest solutions off the back of that. Because I know there's a lot of great ones in your portfolio. So let's make sure we're giving you the ammunition you need to go in and sell further. So the exciting time, what's brewing? Well, we have improved our UI for each of our dashboards. So our Intuitive for PaperCut one now has the same look and feel as the PaperCut dashboards. So we've mimicked the branding, we've mimicked the color system, and you'll find it looks and it feels a lot better. Obviously, I'll share the links to these demo platforms with you, so you'll be able to access it rather than going through them today. But we've done exactly the same for our Docuware dashboard as well. So it looks and feels exactly the same as their system. And we've done the much awaited SafeQueue development as well. Now, one of the things we launched last year was the Intuitive for DX. And that was kind of hidden to yourselves so that you could use it with your end customers. What we've actually done the new development, we've included this, so where you currently have the SafeQueue on-prem and SafeQueue cloud in the top left-hand corner here. One of these, whichever system you opt for, will be the on-premise, and then it'll be SafeQueue DX on the side of it as well. Just giving you and your customers that ease of access into the solution, because we think that's where you'll see a lot of development and a lot of opportunity. So make sure you use that with your customer, and you'll see the success off the back of it. Now, we will be launching new training courses, which will be launched at the end of the month. To access these, you will need to be signed up to our Intuitive Partner Portal. So make sure you do come and speak to myself or Di, and we'll get you enrolled on the Partner Portal if you're not already there. And we are looking forward to getting your feedback on the new courses, because we believe they're going to be one of the best in the market. So I know I could be biased, but that's honestly what I believe. If you are a current Intuitive partner, you should have received a pricing update around the 30th of September. This will take place on the 1st of January. So a couple of changes that we are including is a change to the price bands, and that's just to mirror the underlying system. So what we found and what we had feedback on is the PaperCut and SafeQueue bands were slightly different, and if you was quoting one, you wanted to make sure it aligned up with the relevant print management system. So we've just done just that one, and we have removed the hosting fee just to avoid confusion and make everything subscription price to simplify that order processing for yourselves. The other thing we've done is we've introduced two types of products to suit a range of customers. So you'll find when you are showcasing our cloud systems, there's going to be two different products, and essentially that's a standard product where you'll have your typical solution. The other one will be a upgrade to an enhanced hosting environment, which will give the customer access to retain the administration rights, utilize any third-party authentication, and add any specific branding along with configuring their own dashboards. That's just an increase in security for them. We typically suggest anything that's over 50 devices goes on this upgraded solution, but it is up to the customer and yourself to have that conversation. We will support on as many conversations on that as required. So just please make sure anything you're quoting, I'd say, that you think will close in 2025, make sure that's on the new price list as well. Like I say, there is an address at the end of this, and I can share the slides with yourselves. So do contact our accounts team if there's any queries that you have. We are more than happy to support with pricing anything that you've quoted in the past couple of months that will close later on in 2025. Just keep us in the loop on that one, and we'll make sure you're happy and we're happy.